Welcome to the Pre Nup, the wedding obsessed podcast designed to help you plan your dream day. I'm your host, Adriana, and each week I'm joined by the industry's top professionals, celebs, influencers, and friends who are sharing their best tips, advice, and mistakes they've made so you don't have to. The Pre Nup is a Love Stories TV podcast.
Welcome back to the Pre Nup. We have a very special guest today. Your favorite. It's Big Vik. She's back.
I'm back. Thanks for having me.
And in Miami, no less. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm visiting her. We are doing some fun stuff today.
For sure.
But before we get started, Big Vik, how you doing, honey?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing so great. I'm so happy to be in warm weather.
It is
I'm
nice.
so happy to be in the new year. We are officially in 2026. It's going to be a great wedding year. We have a really, really fun episode today.
Yes.
We're talking about all the 2026 wedding trends, especially the ones that will seep into 2027. So all the things to expect on the horizon, some of the things that we saw in 2025 that maybe are going to stick around, maybe that are going to get the axe. So a few of them, just to give you a little tease. Today we're going to be talking about lab-grown diamonds. That's a huge topic for this year. We're going to be talking about the color of the year. We're going to see this color pop up in a lot of our wedding palettes. We're going to be talking about the rise of the Type B bride. Goodbye to the cool bride era. Goodbye to the Type A era. We're welcoming in the Type B bride for 2026.
Okay.
We're also going to touch a lot on the aesthetics and decor of weddings in the coming years. So lots of really fun things that we're seeing in decor. Some things that are throwbacks, some things that we've never seen. So very excited about that. We're also going to be touching on the fashions for 2026, 2027. Right. And again, things that maybe are sticking around and things that are maybe like already a little bit dated, you know? So after we go through some of the 2026, 2027 trends, we're also going to touch on some pop culture moments.
I'm excited. I have a lot of opinions.
Do you?
Sure.
I'm excited to hear them. We're going to be talking about the people who have gotten engaged in 2025. And most celebrity weddings have a pretty quick turnover. So we can expect a lot of these to be happening in 2026. And we'll share all the information that we know about it so far. And I think it's going to give us some inspiration, some aspiration for our own weddings. And I'm excited to hear your thoughts and opinions on them as well.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. So let's start from the top. One of the biggest trends that we've seen in the past couple years, but I feel like it's really gotten a big, big bump this year, is the lab-grown diamond. Just because we know a lot about it now. I have a lot of thoughts on lab-growns, but my core belief is that I think that it's the way to go. That's how I feel. I feel like knowing what we know about lab-grown diamonds versus natural diamonds, you would almost be a fool to get a natural diamond. And I know a lot of people will hate that I'm saying that and think that that is so gauche and tacky and cheap, but it's my truth, and I'm here to say it. Reason number one for me is just the fact that there is no chemical difference. A lab-grown diamond is exactly the same chemically as a natural diamond.
Right.
The difference, of course, it hasn't been mined. It's not natural from the earth. However, you would not be able to tell the difference. Anyone with a naked eye, any jeweler, anyone who's been in the industry for 1 billion years would not be able to know the difference.
Right.
That's where I stand. What are your thoughts on natural versus lab grown?
I'm not a scientist.
Okay.
I don't even play one on TV.
No, you don't. Not yet.
But in my head, and I know this is like not going to be a thing, I'm like, is there something that's going to come out later that actually there is a difference, and this is the difference, and you should have bought 1 million diamonds while you could? Probably not the case. I mean,
listen, you never know. Like, that could certainly be the case. Where I feel, and I'm not going to pretend that I know everything in the world about diamonds, but I know a little bit. And I know a little bit about De Beers, and I know about the marketing campaigns. And diamonds are not necessarily as scarce as we've been led to believe they are. They're not as rare as we've been led to believe they are.
Right.
They're pretty problematic in the way that they're sourced and mined. And, you know all about blood diamonds. Like, I don't have to tell you about that. But when you know more about it, it's like, oh, is this thing like really worth it? And when we're talking about markups and margins,
Right.
the markup for a lab grown is actually way, way more. It's like 100x more just because they're cheap. They're cheap to make, you know? You can get them a wholesale. So cheap. Diamonds, it's still a pretty good markup. I think it's like a 10% or something.
Okay.
However, you don't take markups and margins to the bank. You take dollars, and you make a lot more on the dollar on a natural than you would a lab grown.
Right.
And it just makes sense for jewelers to still promote it. And this is not like a hate to jewelers. I feel like I'm going to get attacked for this. And I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I just think that there's a lot of pressure for people to purchase, especially in the wedding industry, things that they can't afford.
Right.
To have these big lavish celebrations. And listen, this is a wedding planning podcast. Like I have taken people having big weddings, you know? But I never want to give anyone advice that would put them in an uncomfortable position. And there's a lot of pressure for people to have a diamond that looks a certain way.
And I think affordability wise, like obviously if you're having a little trouble paying for a diamond, go lab grown, 100%.
Makes sense.
I don't know why though. It's for me not taking away from my real diamond.
Oh,
it's
no.
Right.
Not at all.
And if you can afford to go real diamond route, I don't think, and you want to, do it.
1,000%. Yeah, I don't think that you're a moron if you want a natural diamond. I'm sure you have your reasons, and I would love to hear it. Like, if you were like, Adriana, you're so off base, you're way wrong, and I can tell you why.
I want to know why
as well. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. You know?
Are you? I'm kidding.
I am.
You are.
You are. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with being wrong, but from what I've gathered so far, here's where I stand. So, I have a natural diamond.
So you think. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was there. I picked it with him, so it's real.
Big Vik picked my diamond. The reason I have a natural diamond is because I didn't know about lab growns then. If I had known about them.
When did they really pop on the scene?
They really popped. So when I remember it was when I was picking my wedding band. So that was in 2021.
Okay.
And it was still so new. So I was like, And my husband and I, Jake, actually had talked about, should we sell the diamond and just replace it with a lab grown and like profit off of it? But
it's too late now.
It's kind of too late now, but it's kind of always too late, because when you buy a new diamond, it's like buying a new car. The second you drive it off the lot, it is worth so much less. You can only make maybe 20 to 50% on your diamond if you're lucky. So all I'm saying is, in terms of an investment, financially, neither lab growns or natural diamonds are good investments. They're both really poor investments. But for sentimental value, for beauty, like that's not going anywhere. I love my diamond. I'll have it forever. Like hopefully I can pass it to a daughter or a daughter-in-law.
If she's worthy.
If she's worthy. My niece, my niece.
If she behaves herself.
If she behaves herself.
Love you, Sienna.
We love you, sweetheart. But she's gonna kill me. She's perfect. She's perfect, and I'll say nothing else.
Perfect.
And
gorgeous.
And gorgeous.
She's
I know.
gorgeous.
She'll be a beautiful bride one day.
I'll cry my eyes out.
I'll kill myself, please. Yeah. I can't even go there. No, but you're really only getting back for lab growns. I should preface this too, as a lab grown supporter, you're getting zero, nada, zilch back on your diamond.
That was my question. And like, also, I don't know if you have any knowledge of this. Insurance. I know my ring is insured.
You can insure
a lab grown.
Yeah, you can insure your lab grown for what you purchased.
I wonder what the market for that is like, and how much
I did an episode.
Difference.
I actually did it here at the Move, Miami, at their last location. But I did an episode all about ring insurance. So we'll link it in the show notes. But it's really informative, and I think no matter what kind of piece you get, if you're spending more than $1,000 on anything, insure it. Put it on the policy, or you can get a separate ring policy. But the episode is chock full of great information about insuring your ring and event insurance as well. That's a tale for another time, but that's really important stuff also. So that's just kind of where I stand with it. Like, it's really not a good financial investment either way you slice it. a lab grown is arguably a worse financial investment, but neither are good. So
Right.
it's like, am I going to make a bad financial investment or a really bad one?
Right. I just feel like the diamond was so special. Like, is this going to take away from it in some way that, like, maybe like rings, a presentation of a ring for an engagement isn't a thing anymore? Like, maybe there's something else that comes in next.
100,000%. I've thought about that too. I think
I wouldn't mind somebody presenting me with, a Mercedes G-Wagon or...
I think that's fair. Like,
right.
Do you want to spend the rest of your life with me? Here's a G-Wagon.
Right.
Makes a lot of sense.
It does.
So
you can't drive a ring. Can't drive a ring.
Can't drive a ring. Oh my God, that's profound. Put it in the book.
Put it in the book, honey.
That is really so true. But I've thought about exactly what you're saying. Like, our friend Mikey recently said, it's just not fun to watch people get engaged anymore because you're always wondering, like, is it a lab grown? And that's horrible. But I guess,
but it's not true. But you know what?
No, it is.
I know exactly what he's saying.
I know
You're
exactly
saying,
what he means. Like
the exclusivity.
The exclusivity is
there,
gone, which I don't have a problem with. Like, I'm not someone who's like, no.
Oh, I want. See, I am. I want things people can't have. I want that reservation on the Impossible restaurant,
and I love that for you. And I think it's fun when you do it. Like I like that diamonds are available and attainable to everyone. But you're right; it does make them less special.
Right.
So I think the presentation of the ring will always kind of be a thing just because it's that down on that knee moment. But I think it will be with something else. And I think things will become a lot more fun. So like maybe different stones will be involved.
Right.
We can have some fun with like pearls or rubies or emeralds or
right,
things like
that's
that.
True.
Or some sort of presentation, maybe a brooch, maybe an engagement brooch.
Oh, wow.
Maybe an engagement belt.
An engagement belt.
Can we tell the story of the engagement belt?
You should tell it.
I don't think that's a problem, right?
Why would it be?
Yeah,
it's a great story.
Okay, our parents were sisters, obviously. Our parents were together for like a bajillion years, and back in the day, if you were 28 and unmarried, you were like, old maid, what's going on? It's time. So
Right.
I
Should her
think
get off the pot.
Mommy was like 27 or something.
I believe it was you're 27.
Yeah, and all of her friends have like a couple kids under their belts. They've been married. They're like waiting for my dad to propose.
She getting engaged?
And one Christmas, a little box comes out, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's the ring!" And she opens it up, and it's a belt.
It was a very nice belt. I forget the designer.
A nice,
do you remember?
Beautiful belt. I would have to.
We'll
ask
put it in the
Mommy.
notes.
We'll
It was a great belt.
It was a great belt, but a belt nonetheless, not a shiny diamond ring. So all of her friends, when they would want to borrow it or something, they'd be like, "Can I borrow the engagement belt?" Which I think is so funny.
It is very funny.
And she eventually got a gorgeous, perfect, beautiful ring that
is.
hopefully one day we'll get. And I don't care what happens to diamonds. Like, I'll be so happy to inherit that from my parents. But I do think we're already seeing it. The value of natural rings, natural diamonds are plummeting.
Right.
Because the supply, there's so much supply now. So yeah, that's where I stand. And it's an extremely polarizing topic. No one hates lab growns more than someone with a big old natural rock.
Right.
You know?
But like, I don't ever get sick of looking at this, and I never will, and it's beautiful. And I wonder if
I'm not saying I'm the one with a big old natural rock. I'm talking about like people with a 5+ carat. Like, they hate it. Like, they're pissed. My diamond's a healthy size, and I'm obsessed with it, and I'll always love it, and I don't care. Like, I think even when I was saying earlier, Jake and I had that conversation about potentially selling my ring for a lab grown. It's like, it's so special though. It was like this moment we were young and you spent like all your money on this fucking ring. And that was such a sacrifice, and it was beautiful. And I will cherish it. I will cherish it forever. And you can tell that my ring is a natural just because it does have like, if you look very, very, very close, you could see the imperfections.
There wasn't many. I was on the picking committee.
There weren't many, but I think the imperfections are the tell. Like, if you can get up there and see it, like, a lab grown is made perfect.
Right.
So you either are spent a fuck ton on a natural perfect stone,
True.
or it's a lab grown. And you know what? No one will ever know, and no one ever has to admit it because you can't tell unless someone's like whipping out their GIA cert. That's the time.
I carry mine around.
Do you carry it in your wallet? Yeah.
No, I do.
You should.
That would be really funny.
Okay, I think we've exhausted
Agreed.
the lab grown conversation. Let's move on to something a little bit more fun in trends, especially for people who are planning their receptions for 2026 and 2027, which is the color of the year. We always have one. Last year was that like butter yellow, you remember? So this year, Pantone's color of the year is Cloud Dancer.
Color or lack thereof.
So I thought black is the absence of color and white is the mix of all the colors.
Yes, this is
It's like a pastel white. It's cloud colored,
right.
which is kind of like one of my favorite colors. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I love like.
Oh, you do that on your nails a lot.
I do it. Yeah, I do. I'm such a chug. I do Funny Bunny. I believe myself to have originated Funny Bunny Bubble Bath combo.
Oh, of course.
I believe that in my gut because I didn't get it from someone. I did it on my own accord.
Right.
And my nail girl told me can't be done.
And you said try it again.
I said try it again.
Yep.
And we did it. This was years ago. But Cloud Dancer. It's a pastel white. Whites for wedding. Groundbreaking.
Right.
To quote
My
Miranda
thoughts
Priestley.
exactly,
So
yes.
in Pantone's defense, like they didn't make the color for weddings, but the color of the year definitely has a way of making its way into the wedding sphere, and people really run with it. The nice thing that they do is create palettes around the color of the year. So my advice to anyone who's like choosing wedding colors, go there and see kind of what complements it. I always have a problem with people choosing wedding colors. Because,
Why?
Well, because if you ask them,
They choose wrong.
they choose things that I don't like. So no, I don't, even if they're not the particular colors that I would choose, a lot of times you'll say to someone like, what are you thinking for colors? And they'll say like, I'm thinking fall colors, like orange and brown and like maybe deep purples. And they give you like 2 to 3 colors that they're working with.
Right.
It's like, that's not enough. You need layer, you need texture. There's a 5-color rule. Okay. There's a 5-color rule when you're planning your wedding palette. And even if it's the same color in 5 different shades, you should have 5 different colors to create the depth and the layer and the texture.
Makes sense.
That's what's going to make your wedding look 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional, 5-dimensional. Like you don't want this like boring scape, something that looks like what everyone has. How many times have you heard someone saying like, we're going classics like whites and greens? Okay, whites and greens are fabulous. But like, let's get Cloud Dancer in there. Let's get like shades of white. Let's get a couple grays in there too to complement that. Like maybe a couple different shades of green. I'm okay with whites and greens, but I want to know exactly like, if I ask you what your wedding colors are, you shouldn't be able to tell me. You should have to show me.
That makes sense as somebody in the industry, a planner. You want to see something.
Yes. Or you should be able to describe it in such depth. Like,
I want the blue of the sky.
Yes.
And
At this time of day.
Right.
Just before a storm. And the reflection of the water.
Speaking of, I think this color goes well with all sky tones, like it's cloud white.
Cloud
yes.
Yeah. So if you're looking to cheat, like just go to Pantone's site and you'll be able to see the palettes that they choose that are complementary to the Cloud Dancer. Especially if you're a girl who's like, I want to be on trend. I want this to be reflective of the year, which I love. Like people, when they talk about having a classic wedding, like I want a wedding that I look back on 40 years and I like, why would you want to do the same thing you did 40 years ago?
Because you like what you like. I think I would do the same colors that
You probably would.
I would.
You probably would have.
Yeah.
Not me. Not me.
No.
My wedding would be completely different and I wouldn't have had that gnarly spray tan. I learned the hard way. Thank God for
I still have never had a
wedding.
spray tan. You know, I skeeve. So.
I know you skeeve. You wouldn't be able to do it. A spray tan is trash, not for you. I'm just kidding. I still will do spray tans. I don't believe them to be trash, but I wouldn't.
It's not for me. I couldn't do it.
It's not for you specifically.
I'm getting claustrophobic thinking of it.
Of
the tent that goes around you. Yeah.
Every element of the spray tan you couldn't deal. You couldn't deal with the stickies on your feet.
No.
You couldn't deal with being sprayed down in the cold.
Nope.
You couldn't deal with the actual tan being on your skin.
No.
The scent.
the scent.
emanating for
Which
days.
I smelled you post spray tan, and it's very similar to tanning salon.
It's very, it smells like a
smell.
burn. Well, I think because most tanning salons do sprays, and that's kind of what you smell.
But I've gone home and I've been to a tanning salon.
Yes.
And I've gone home and have the smell.
Well, because you're baking that smell into your skin.
Right, but isn't it just kind of almost like burnt flesh?
Burnt flesh?
Burnt flesh. And spray
No,
tan to me
there's-
smells like burnt flesh.
Spray tan's a little bit different.
Okay.
Spray tan's
I'm just saying they're somewhat similar, the smells. I feel like I've smelled you post spray tan and I've smelled myself post tanning salon. And I'm like, this is a similar
tanning
smell.
salon just is baking in the smell of fake tan. And that's what you're smelling.
Okay.
That's my belief.
Okay.
And if anyone knows better, correct me. Again, I'm happy to stand corrected. You know,
Okay.
These are important issues that
They are.
people need to know. But my wedding would be completely different. My color palette would be different. My dress would be different. But I loved it, and I look back and I felt beautiful and I felt happy. And
I don't think I
regret
would have
it.
changed anything.
You want to change a thing?
I mean, some of the dresses are so amazing that I
I
still
know.
think I would have went
We're gonna
simple.
talk about it. You would have went simple for sure. And we're going to talk about the fashions as well. But before we do, let's get into the fashions now that we're on the topic.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Last year, do you know what a basque waist is?
Is that like the little bit of it's not rouging, but
Yeah,
like
it kind of like bunches up around your hips.
Oh,
And-
okay.
yeah,
Yes.
So it's like a
I just wore a dress like that. That it kind of
we can't see that.
Okay. Sorry. My bad.
Cut
Cut that out. But is that not the one I ended up wearing, the one that I tried on first?
A basque waist is almost like how can I explain this to you? It's a little bit structured, heavier material, like ball gown-esque, but it's like more hippie.
Right.
So I mean, you could search it easily. Anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, they'll know immediately because it's very, very trendy right now. But last year in 2025, there was a girl on TikTok, and forgive me because I don't have her name handy. We can leave her in the notes. But she predicted that the basque waist and wedding dress would be the mason jar of 2025.
Wow.
And if anyone was
Rude.
around in the early aughts, they know that that's an insult to
Yes.
the nth degree. Because back in the day, farm barn weddings
Were the thing.
they were it. Like, you wanted shabby chic, you wanted mason jars.
It was never for me.
Hay
but
bales.
it was a moment in time.
No, and it was kind of before our time of getting married too. That
I
was
feel like a lot of people did that during my time.
and I have to say that a lot of people did a really great job.
Oh,
with it,
yes,
and
it's
it was
beautiful.
stunning,
And it could still be done beautifully if that's
but
your choice.
Mason
It
jar
wasn't-
should not be any longer. Then it was a thing. Like
Right.
it was a moment in time, and
Right.
that's what they're saying about the basque waist. Like, the mason jars were a moment in time. The burlap, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying, like, essentially that the basque waist is ugly and it won't stand the test of time. Maybe
I don't
it
think it's
will.
ugly. I think it's
I don't think it's ugly either.
I think it's very flattering.
I think it's gorgeous. It's not flattering on me because
It is on me. It is on me. Maybe I'll do it if I marry again.
However, well, you're not getting married again.
I'm not.
Come on. It's not flattering on me, but I did see I saw it on TikTok. It was on Adorn Nashville's page, which is a bridal shop in Nashville. If anyone's in the Nashville area looking to go dress shopping. This was a Nicole and Felicia dress, and it was a fall winter 2025 dress.
Okay.
And the way this model wore this Nicole and Felicia dress was like, it was the most stunning thing I've ever seen. It's, like a scoop neck, spaghetti strapped, second skin, like a deep scoop neckline, which I really love. It's
Okay.
like a little bit of boobie up, but not like crazy deep plunging cleavage.
Right.
And then it was a dropped basque. So it kind of hugged the waist in such a way where so flattering. It like V'd your waist out, so it looked like really tiny, but you had like a sexy little hip. And then it was like a massive volume bubble.
Wow.
With the basque, cathedral length train, heavy silk mikado, high sheen, really just like luminous, no sparkles, no glitter, just simple in every way that you would want.
I'm picturing ballerina.
Ballerina. Yeah. Picture ballerina. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And the way that this
Prima ballerina.
I get anything to be a prima ballerina. You know that's true. This was like my favorite dress that I've seen in a while. And Nicole and Felicia always kills it. They're amazing. In 2025, and I don't think this is changing anytime soon, but Danielle Frankel had been like the designer, the go-to. It's like if you don't have a Danielle Frankel, what are you doing?
Right.
There is a designer that is coming on the heels of that, and I think this designer will be just as.
She?
So I don't know whether it's a male or female designer, but the name is, and I might even be butchering the name. We'll find out at Bridal Fashion Week in April that I have it right, but it's Flower or Floor. It's Floure.
Le Fleur de la Chance.
The flower shop. Nadia's probably in Paris right now. Like, what the fuck are these two talking
idiots.
about? That's wrong. Anywho, Flower, that seems to be like the designer that the girls are going for. And I've looked into it, and I have to say I'm very impressed with this Flower. Do you have any favorite wedding gown designers?
I love like Berta, Galia Lahav.
Yeah, always,
like the big ones.
Yeah. I mean, Rima Radaki.
The best of the best.
Not just because she's a friend, but she's just the most talented, fabulous, amazing designer.
Right.
And she was a guest on the Pre Nup if anyone ever wants to listen to
great
that.
episode.
Such a great episode. And such a hot, sexy, perfect, sweet
She
person.
should like voice novels, audio novels. She has the most beautiful voice. Relaxing.
Such a talent, like such a supreme talent. Anyone who's lucky enough to get a Rima Radaki is lucky enough. Okay.
Facts.
And then I know it's a little bit cliche, but like Panina Tournay does it every goddamn
That's
time.
so true.
She was also a guest on the podcast. Very inspirational episode, but you know,
It
everyone
was.
knows Panina. She's a household name. She's fabulous and amazing. That's what I'm thinking with the fashions. I think basque waist is not going anywhere. I stand by this, and I'm seeing it less and less. But you know, in the past 5 to 7 years, like a plunging neckline was very much the thing, and I don't think we're seeing lots of that anymore. I think modest is the hottest, less is more.
Or something where you could do both, outfit change. I had a piece that
you had the piece.
I put a piece in for church,
which I think is very
that
classy.
snapped out. Yes.
I think if you also have like cute, perky, tiny boobies,
it's not a problem. They're not offensive to the eye.
No. And like wearing something
But
plunging,
you can't be walking down the aisle like Jessica Rabbit.
Correct. Like May with these feeding.
They'll go back to their normal size soon.
God, so, oh my God, they look so crazy right now. I could never do a plunge. Yeah,
your jugs are bigger than Annette's.
Nobody's jugs are bigger than Annette's. Okay, so now that we've hit fashion, I want to go to the aesthetics and decor trends. We have some fun stuff going on for ceremony and reception, and we're seeing a lot of really cool elements being implemented into wedding design and decor. And what I love most about what's on trend right now is that it's not anything so crazy. Again, it's attainable. And, you know, that's relative depending on what you're able to afford and what's in your wheelhouse. But what's popular is really like it's achievable in any kind of budget.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So first thing that I'm seeing so much of is heavy draping fabric.
Love that.
I know. It looks so romantic and it's
luxurious.
Yes. It's a big juxtaposition from what we've seen in years past with everything being so light and airy.
It's decadent.
It's decadent. As Big
My
Vik
new
would
favorite
say.
word.
Big
For
Vik
desserts,
says,
specifically.
For desserts, but the heavy draping of fabric
is decadent.
And it is decadent in the best way possible.
Right.
But that is what we're seeing. We're seeing decadence, but not gaudiness. It's not over the top.
Luxury.
It's luxury. Yes, it's a whisper.
Right.
But
A loud whisper, though.
a loud whisper. Yeah, it's like me
Yes.
trying to whisper. It's just so, it can't help but be
Right.
loud. But no, I love seeing like the velvets and the heavier fabrics just, in the backdrop of things and on the tablescapes and, even just having the textures there, I think is a really, really big sleigh. And it just creates a moment for your wedding. It creates a different kind of design than what we've seen in the past, and it separates weddings from what we've seen. So
Separates men from the boys.
men from the boys. Yeah. You know what? We're creating it's the new horizon of weddings, and we don't have to just be like simple, clean, classy, elegant. We can be a little bit deeper and more romantic and edgier, but it doesn't have to be gaudy.
No.
It's nice. So loving the heavy fabric drapes for
Right.
texture. We're seeing a lot of ambient light with lamps. I am
I look
obsessed.
great in a lamplight.
Who doesn't?
And-
Why not more lamp lighting? So Danielle Elder, who is a fabulous New York City planner, she actually does some Florida planning as well. She has a Palm Beach practice also, and she does weddings everywhere. But love you, Danielle. She's fabulous. She gave me really good advice years ago, and she actually was like last year when she was on the podcast. But she said that the way that you should design your wedding should be the same way that you design like your favorite restaurant. That's the ambiance that we want. And we're always seeing really fabulous lamp lighting at restaurants.
Right.
It doesn't have to be these over-the-top floral arrangements or installations. While those things are great, I think they're awesome.
And do them both if you can.
Do them both if you can, but if you can't do them both, you can go so far with lighting, and it doesn't have to be candelabra. It doesn't have to be candlelight. It doesn't have to be votives. Like, you can do lamps, and they look so chic and cool, and you can find... if you're a thrifter or you're like an eBay girl, I know Maria Marzullo, who is an awesome content creator. She's also been on. She did so much eBay sourcing.
Oh,
for
wow.
her wedding, and it does. It makes such a big difference if you're getting something that's like a vintage or antique piece versus like any Joe Schmo got that on Amazon.
Right.
So if you can source some really cool items like mini lamps, even tall lamps anywhere around your space, like that looks so cool and chic.
I agree.
And you're right. We do look great in lamp lighting on account of our bad skin.
Right. It's true.
Carpets, same thing with the heavy fabric and draping. Like, I just love seeing a layered carpet, especially at ceremony, like under the aisleway and just around the spaces.
All this you're saying is, and I mean this in the absolute best way.
Aladdin.
No, I was thinking like venue. Hear me out.
Okay.
Medieval times.
Medieval times.
Which I've never been to, but I've never been to
you're
medieval
missing
times.
out, sweetheart. Medieval
not too
times is
late.
fabulous. Is medieval times everywhere, or is that just like a
In our area.
in our area? I don't know.
It's not really in our area though, right? It's
There's one in North Jersey.
North Jersey. Okay.
I don't know if it's technically New York or North Jersey. I went on a field trip to medieval
did.
times. I want you to know that, and it was really important to me.
Right. Of
And
course it was.
It was the
Do you remember who you rooted for?
No. No, I don't remember who I rooted for, but I do remember having the leg eating from the bone.
Excuse me, why a vomit?
It was honestly, I've never had more fun. It was other than when my son was born. It was the best day of my life.
Right.
And then my
Okay.
wedding after that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So maybe medieval times is the play.
Medieval times wedding. Medieval times bachelorette. I'm sorry, is a fucking sleigh.
Oh yes, that would be really nice.
If you're not going to medieval times for your bachelorette, reconsider it.
okay.
I am so into the kitsch right now. Like, I love a kitschy thing. This isn't on here, but
I
for
feel like
bachelorette
I
times,
invented
the piano key necktie.
pretty much. I invented themed bachelorettes.
Did you? Yeah, because you've always been a theme person, and you got
I
married
did,
a
and I
billion
feel
years
like
ago.
everybody had somewhat of like a little thing, but I like a heavy theme.
Heavy theme. Yeah,
I invented it.
yeah, because I plan a lot of your bachelorette, and you had a big hand in it also. But at the time, ladies, this is our modern brides don't do this, but in the 2010 to 2016, 17, 18 era, we all got matching tanks.
Oh, yes.
And they all had a phrase on them. And they would say something like, she's
She's crazy.
She's crazy. We're taking shots. She's getting hit.
Yeah, something
ridiculous,
of that
something
sort.
stupid. All the tanks said that. But Big Vik, being that she's such a big Harry Potter fan, she wanted to go more in the Harry Potter realm of things.
Right.
So what did your tanks say?
I think something about finding a keeper.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, something about finding a keeper. Yeah, it was a Quidditch reference.
Oh, and then you guys had the I solemnly swear we're up to no good.
Yeah, I solemnly swear we're up to no good. So,
right?
Yes,
I think.
Yes. Yeah, you might have invented the theme.
I did. I know
okay,
when
Bethany
when I planned them, I just. And not just Bachelor, I really commit to a theme. I do. And tank tops, happy hour tanks, I really got into those.
Happy hour tanks were a time. They were a time. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what's going to happen this year with Bachelorettes. Like we go back to the kitschy knits. Yeah.
Bring it back.
Bring back a veil. A veil from Party City, the defunct Party City.
Right.
Bring back like doing funny shit. For Bachelorette.
Funny, yes.
Fun and funny. Like everyone's going on Tulum for these like wellness retreats and then like everything's just so thought out and so intentional and extravagant. It's like, let's go to AC.
Put it all on black.
Put it all on black, baby. Okay. I'm getting $20 at the Titanic slot. Okay. And there we go. But I actually think going to medieval times for your Bachelorette
would be really fun.
Oh, sorry. I just got a really big spice in my mouth.
Lucky you.
What the hell is that? Okay. Sorry. Going to medieval times. Okay. Hella drunk.
Right.
The earliest available.
Right. It's a day club. If you think about it. Medieval times is a day club.
You know what, though? You do want to avoid the debauchery with like kids around, you know? It's a family place.
Rent it out.
Rent it out.
Times. Adults only.
And what are they, jousters? Is that what they are?
I believe it's jousting.
They're
jousting.
Right? No. Is it jousting? I don't know.
Yes.
The guys, they fight on horseback.
That's jousting, no?
I think.
Whatever. We'll look into it.
They're,
it is.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The jousters have to be nude.
That's dangerous.
But effective.
Right. Or maybe shirtless.
Topless jousters.
Right. Because I don't want to see anyone's genitals get ripped off.
I do.
You're crazy.
Allegedly.
Man.
How did we get to Bachelorettes?
A theme, medieval times.
Oh, because you were saying the carpets.
I said the way we're describing decor. I'm here, like I'm seeing wedding venue.
Well, I'm hearing lamps and carpets, and I'm like, "Where's the genie? Give me 3 wishes."
That's another one.
It's a good theme.
Yeah, it's a great
grant you
theme.
3 wishes. Yeah. Okay, let's just wrap up the aesthetics and decor trends because I think we could go on this all day, and I think we've got something here. Serpentine tables and aisles.
Very nice.
We're already seeing it in 2026. Jose Villa just did shot a wedding that was so stunning. Can't recall who the bride was, but wow, this serpentine aisle was just unbelievable.
Really?
And we're seeing a lot of serpentine table too. And I think just the round table, like, yes, it's great for dinner service, for, you know, dancing, if we're going to do the traditional wedding route. But if you want to kind of go outside the box a little bit and create a really interesting design in the space, you don't have to go so over the top with the decor if the tables themselves kind of like
speak for themselves. Yes.
Yeah. And you get some lamps in there and some gorgeousness. And it is a little bit more of an organic flow because you don't have to like scoot and slide through things. So loving the serpentine tables. I'm here for that for sure. And something that I'm so excited to see back. I'm seeing all the cute little girls like pin these on their pages. Escort cards.
I love an escort card.
I love an escort card.
I always say this. I think I've said it on the podcast before that an escort card is great for the bride who has piece of shit guests who say the day before they're not coming and you don't want to miss your big board.
Yes.
up,
So
right?
signage, the issue with signage always
Is last minute changes.
last minute changes. And
Right.
while they're beautiful, it can cause confusion. And I've had instances where
You have to change
bride
the
submits
tables around.
tables and like maybe forgets a couple, and then people don't know where they go,
Or the
and
couple
it's-
decides they're not coming.
or the couple decides they're not coming.
right.
Yeah. So, while signage is great and it definitely adds a decor piece,
The escort
like,
card helps in these cases.
and there's ways to do beautiful escort card tables. And then everyone just has their thing and they're not having to go back to the sign to remember where they're
Right.
sitting. They have
Yes.
their card in their hand.
True.
Now, where I draw the line is a place card. You can tell me what table I'm sitting at, but don't tell me where to sit at that table.
Oh,
Unless
yes.
it's like an intimate dinner party, but at a wedding, a big wedding.
Right.
No.
Agreed.
No. Don't make me sit next to Aunt
Don't make me
Sue's.
sing.
Don't make me sing. But do make me sing.
Sing. Right. Exactly.
Don't even sing. So those are the aesthetic and decor trends that we're seeing right now, and I'm sure things will continue to evolve. But I'm loving them. I'm kind of obsessed with all of them. If you had to say one of these has to go, of the fabrics, the lamps, the carpets, the serpentine tables, and the escort cards, what would you do?
Serpentine table.
Me too. Yeah, just
Just
they're a
because-
little bit more difficult to source.
And they're not as functional as
They're-
one might
They're
think.
not as functional when you're sitting. For moving around the space, yes.
And they're
but you're
beautiful
right.
to look at.
They're
But,
beautiful to look at.
you got tall guests, large guests, small guests, in between guests. And,
Sure.
you want everyone to be
guests, ugly
comfortable.
guests.
Right? And it's
Yeah.
like an airplane. Like, sometimes they're difficult
Right.
to
Right.
seat a large person at a serpentine table.
Sure. Or small person.
True,
It
exactly.
depends. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fabulous. Something else that I want to touch on is in a 2026, 2027 trend, I'm so happy to see the rise of the type B bride.
The type B bride.
So for years, we've been dealing with these type A brides. Everything has to be perfect and gorgeous, and the cool bride era. I'm so happy to see the cool bride leave, because all the cool bride is a type
She's
A
not
bride.
actually cool.
She's not cool. No, she just put on a mini dress at the end of the night
Right.
and held a cheeseburger, and she's going to pretend to eat it. She would not eat that cheeseburger.
No.
That is what pisses me off. The cool bride was never actually cool.
No.
The type B bride, she's erratic. Okay, this is the type B bride. She's either getting married in Tuscany in 2027 or the courthouse tomorrow.
Right.
She
You
doesn't-
don't know which.
You don't know which, and you'll
Right.
never know maybe. Okay.
Right.
She doesn't have a dedicated wedding email. Everything is going to her personal, and most of it is getting lost. Okay?
Right.
She's not going to see your emails. She cares more about the honeymoon than the reception.
Okay.
She's on a strict diet of doing her absolute best and leaving room for a little treat.
A treat is
Okay.
necessary when planning.
She's going to hot Pilates every day,
Yep.
but she's going to be 6 minutes late every time.
Okay.
Okay, that's her. She's more interested in the execution than the perfection. So she's not going to spend months and months scouring for the perfect photographer. She's going to find an amazing photographer that's available, that she jives with, her style, her personality. It
I like
works.
this.
She's going to book. She's going to book those vendors. Her motto is everything will fall into place.
Right.
That's the type B bride.
I like it.
That's the kind of bride who's enjoying her wedding day.
Yes, for sure.
If you drive yourself nuts, and this is not news to anyone, but I think sometimes people need to hear it and just be reeled back in, you are not going to enjoy your wedding
Right.
if you're driving yourself crazy.
Right.
It's so not worth it. The
It's
people
not.
who actually have fun at their weddings, like, actually care a little bit less.
Right.
So that's all I'm here to say. Would
I agree.
you have described yourself as a type A, B, C, or D bride?
I would say I was somewhere between A and B. I knew everything would fall into place because you did everything for me, and I told you to just pick what I like. You know what I like. I am very particular, but I'm also a little indecisive.
Oh, you're very indecisive. Yeah.
And
So I would
I
say you're more of like a type C. Isn't that more of a type C?
I
where,
guess
like,
so,
things are
yes.
particular, but you're a
do
perfectionist.
it the way I want
You're a
it.
perfectionist, but you can't make a choice. I think that is type C.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I am the perfect type of personality for somebody to have a planner if you can afford one or you have a sister that does it for free. So, yes.
Yes. And I will say this. Almost all of the modern brides I know, whether or not they're getting a planner, up in the air. But month of, day of coordination, they're realizing they can't do it themselves.
Right.
You
Can't do it alone, Amanda, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
Man.
Why are we
Story
like
for
this?
another day.
Story for another day.
Real ones now.
I hope real ones. So no. Oh my gosh. Okay. How are we doing on time? Okay. All right. We got 20 more minutes. So
Okay.
Now that we've gone through all of the 2026, 2027 trends, I want to look ahead into the 2026 year of pop culture weddings.
Oh, I'm
Who got
excited.
engaged in 2025? What are they
We
doing?
had some
What are
good
we-
ones.
We had such good ones. Let's just pop right into it, actually.
Okay.
So the first one, just because it was the biggest one, Taylor Swift and
Exactly.
Travis. I'm dying laughing. Oh my God, do you know what I just did?
What?
I'm looking at my notes. Taylor Swift and Travis Scott.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Honestly, I would love to see that wedding.
Right?
I would love to see that wedding. That's so funny.
the guest list would be very interesting.
It'd be very interesting. I would love
Yeah.
to see it. No, not Travis Scott. Travis Kelce.
Kelce.
Two very different.
Very different gentlemen. Yes.
Sorry about that.
Opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Opposite ends. So Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, no surprise to anyone, got engaged in 2025.
Yep.
I always say this of myself and Taylor Swift. Since I'm a girl,
Yep.
I've loved her music. I still do. I don't care if it's popular. I don't care what she's doing.
always liked her,
loved her.
yes.
I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie. I don't know everything about her. I don't care. I like her music. That's where we leave it. But I know like most of it. Honestly.
You do?
Yeah. Travis Kelce, I think I was the only person who watched Ease Catching Kelce in 2015.
And you really watched it.
And I really watched it.
I only tuned in a couple episodes because you had it on.
Sure.
Right.
And I think he's adorable and funny and cute. So I'm happy for them. Style-wise, let me be frank.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care what they're doing. Like, they are not, style-wise, they're not my muse.
No. I don't think they're anyone's.
I mean, listen, they have great stuff. Like, they're somebody's muse. It's not for me.
Right.
And
I don't think of
everybody-
them, and style.
correct.
Right.
So
He does like to get fun with his accessories and outfits,
Yeah. They're very good-looking people. They're going to look great on their wedding day. I have no doubt. They have the best of the best of the best stuff. So I think their design, their venue, everything is going to be fabulous. I am going to go out on a limb
Okay.
and disagree with most people in this sphere and say that what they're doing for their wedding may not set the precedent for what people are going to do for their future
Now,
weddings.
I'm picturing 15 bridesmaids, 15 groomsmen, rice throwing, bubbles. That's what I'm seeing for them.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm seeing like a little bit more of a chuggy element. I mean, they're
yes.
our age. Like they're not like these sprightly youths who are like doing something different. They want to have their big like bridal moment. I think. Do you think there will be a Vogue feature?
That's a tough call.
I say for them, yes, 100%. Travis would never not go Vogue.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
I'm not going to argue.
And
yes.
I think Taylor will accept it. It's so reputable. Like if she's going to do anything, she's going to do Vogue.
Right.
Like why not?
Right.
It's
just funny to think of it in Vogue because I just
Their
can't
wedding?
imagine it's going to be like, I don't know. I'm being
all
mean.
right. So
I'm being mean.
here's you can be mean. That's okay.
Again, like I'm
Listen, they're
picturing
never
this,
gonna
I'm
fucking hear
picturing like
this.
the circus, like Tony and Tina's wedding.
Tony and Tina's
Yeah,
wedding.
like, it's just
Travis
like-
and Taylor's
Yes.
wedding. Your gym teacher and your English teacher are getting married.
Yes.
Like that's the kind of thing that it's
Yeah, like the whole school's invited.
the whole school's invited. Yeah. Your
Come
mom
on,
said
come
you
on.
had to invite the whole class.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
I am picturing like now a circus tent, like that. It's just like
magician.
right.
Face paint.
Doves are released afterwards.
artist.
They're shitting the doves. Like things could go wrong. Like,
A lot will go right. No, nothing will go right. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. Here's what we know about it so far. So a lot of speculation that it would be this summer. Travis Kelce, not Scott, is deciding whether he's going to retire from the NFL in
he
March.
should have retired last year.
Is that right?
I think so. I mean, he had a shit season.
Did he?
Yes.
I don't know anything about foosball.
Oh, I totally,
Foosball is the devil. That's all I know.
Well,
That's all I know. Listen, if he can get his bank, I'd say keep
oh,
going.
I know.
Like, ride it
Good
out
for him.
as
Yes.
much as you
But
can.
he doesn't need to play anymore.
No, I know.
Talk about it with your brother.
Hang
He
up the
retired. Have
cleats.
fun.
Yeah, have a
You
little
have more money
fun.
than you know what to do with.
I know.
You
And
couldn't
you're
catch me
marrying
working a day in my life if I had the money he has.
You would never see me again.
He's got that Pfizer money.
You'd say bye-bye. He's got that Pfizer money. He's got that Kellogg's money. Shmoney. Yeah, they're not hurting. But I want to let you know that if I had that kind of money, the prenup would effectively be over.
Right. Why? Why would you work if you
Would
had
be
that kind of
done.
money?
I would be done. Actually, I can't lie to you. I love it. I love it so much. I would still do
isn't
it.
that nice?
Yeah, I would still do it, but it would strictly be for hobby,
Right. Sure.
So this is what we know. He's making that decision in March. Whether or not he's made that decision, not sure yet. I don't know if he even knows that yet. So it's possible that they're putting off the wedding to 2027, which is such a chuggy thing to do. A long engagement is like so of
I really
a
hope they
regular
don't.
person.
I really hope they don't.
I hope they don't either. But there's a couple things. So there was a TikTok rumor that Taylor Swift wanted this certain date
And venue
And
near the
for what's her house called? It's Ocean House Resort in Watch Hill is supposedly what Taylor Swift wanted for her venue so that her guests could stay at this hotel. And there was another couple that was
heard this,
booked
yes.
at the hotel. And Taylor offered to pay for their wedding for them to move it.
right.
So a lot of people think that's like a red herring and just to throw people off, but she is big into numerology. Like everything is 13 and you'd have to think that 13 will be involved in it in some way, some form.
Right.
I think it will be this like June 13th date, but it won't be there. It'll be like somewhere completely off the grid, off the map. No
Right.
one's going to know anything about this wedding. So there's so much speculation. Also that rumor, a representative, Stephanie Levitt from Ocean House, said that's not a thing. That's not it's
Okay.
not true. But maybe Taylor paid her to say that. So
True.
we just don't know. Taylor has
Right.
unlimited wealth. So I do think they'll be married this summer. I think they'll be married June 13th on paper, even maybe their
Right.
celebration will be like at a different
another
time,
date, but
October.
the two of them married.
They strike me, if he's not playing, no, because he's going to want his NFL buddies at the wedding and in the wedding. So probably not
yes.
October. So, I don't know anything about football. Like, when's a good time for a football player to get married? We should ask Saquon Barkley. He's
right.
getting married.
Have him on the pod.
Go Eagles.
Right.
I saw Saquon when he played at Penn State. Have I ever told you that?
You did. That's one of your favorite stories.
Well, he's also engaged, which is really
He
exciting.
is,
Yeah.
yes.
And he's precious. So
Yes.
we love
And so is his
Saquon.
bride-to-be.
Yes.
They're a gorgeous couple.
And they have gorgeous children as well. So, okay. Taylor and Travis, we'll put a pin in them.
Yes.
I am less excited about Taylor and Travis than I am about Paige Lorenz and Tommy Paul. That's what I'm riding for
Right.
this year, okay? And we know a little
I
bit
got to
about
chill
their
when
wedding.
you said it.
Who could be
just-
hotter?
No
Who
one.
could be- no one on this planet.
Right.
So we know a little bit. The wedding is expected to be in the Northeast, reflecting Paige's Connecticut roots. Okay. And she wants the wedding to be a mix of traditional and a big party atmosphere. So
Love it.
I love a big wedding. You know I love a big wedding.
You do.
Intimate weddings are fabulous also if
are.
you can do them. But why not just throw a huge shindig? If you're so hot, everyone should see you. You have all the money. You can do this
Right.
fabulous
If it's
event.
done right,
If it's done right,
it's done
it can be
right.
done. Mhm.
Right.
Again, wants a large celebration, so big guest list. She said that she's already been planning. The grass is trimmed. She's sending out save the dates. They're out. The
Wow.
wedding's soon. Okay.
Wow.
The wedding's this year.
I can't wait.
It's important to note. They're saying it's Northeast Connecticut, but I feel like she's such a European bride.
She is.
But how cool of her to not do that. Also.
Right.
She's just so hot.
Whatever she decides is going to be fabulous, like everything she does. And I'm
very
excited.
interested in seeing her bachelorette party as well. All the outfits, all the looks.
Give us all the content.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
She said she might not have a bridal shower, which is so chic.
I like that.
I like it too. I feel like everyone, when they're getting married, they're like, fuck my bridal shower. Like, now I have to have my bridal shower and pick another outfit and do this thing. It's like, you kind of already have everything that you need.
Yes.
And
if you don't, obviously.
No, if you're like a young couple getting started and
you need all the things.
You need all the things.
Go for it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But if you have them, it's just like one more event. If you want to do it, please, by all means, go ahead. It's fun. But if you're not into it, like, don't feel pressure to do it. Actually, Lucia, our gorgeous, perfect cousin, hi, Luch, who just got married New Year's Eve of 2025 into 2026.
Such a fabulous wedding.
She was planning her bridal shower, and her dad said, no, we're not doing that.
And I loved that.
I loved it too. I love them both. They're just the best people on earth, and they're so funny. And I think she was happy that she didn't do it.
Right.
She wasn't like married to the idea. So yeah, I think it's wise.
Right.
Okay. Next couple that I want to touch on who got engaged in 2025, Zendaya and Tom Holland.
Immediately, I pictured her in the Bianca Jagger suit that she wore to the Met Gala with the hat.
Stop it.
Right.
So, and that was the wedding look.
Right.
That's like the most iconic wedding look, Bianca Jagger's wedding.
But also, she's so high fashion that I could see her going like... I could see her going like SJP and doing something that's like not even a wedding dress. Like, I would love to see her high fashion, but couldn't you picture like both of them in t-shirt and jeans?
The invitation is fancier than the dress.
Right.
I heard that. I meant you to. Yeah, yes, I could see her doing that. I could see her doing so much, but my fear is that we will see her do nothing.
I know, they're very private.
The only information we'll ever get about this wedding is from Law Roche because he has a loose lip or two.
Right.
And I love him for that. He'll never reveal enough that we want.
Right.
And they're just so hot and so private, and I just want to know.
I know.
And they're not going to give us the Vogue feature. And
they're so
that
young and fabulous, and
great
it would be
skin.
Right. It would be so nice to see. It's a missed opportunity for everyone if they don't give us what we want. But
well, you know, it's
wishing them all the best.
Wishing them all the best. There has been some pregnancy speculation because people have seen her out and about and like baggier stuff. A couple people have put a pin in that, but the only like really good speculation that we've been getting from the internet about Zendaya and Tom Holland's wedding is that there are press tours for the new Spider-Man movie and the Odyssey movie, and there's like a short window right in between, and that's a really good opportunity to get married. So
God, I hope.
Yeah, it could be in, I think that's like this summer, June 2026.
They're so private. They could already be married.
They probably are.
I know.
They're probably already married. It was probably amazing. Everyone probably had cigarettes.
I'm trying to be optimistic, but I feel like it's done and we missed it.
It's done. It's over. It's J-Lo and Mark Anthony. We'll never get those photos.
Yes.
And I would give anything for those photos. Anything. Okay, next couple that I personally am looking forward to is Aurora Colpo and her fiance Zach.
Oh yes, she's fabulous.
Aurora
I love the Colpo girls.
Does something for me, doesn't she?
It's the Colpos,
and she's pregnant.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Oh, how nice!
So she could potentially be a pregnant bride.
Yeah,
which I love.
Not me.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez.
Okay.
All right, hit it.
Well, we talked about the aesthetic being the drapery, and I'm picturing luxury. I'm picturing for this wedding, like immediately pops into my head, like the best things in life are free.
But you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want...
Quiet luxury, never heard of her. This is loud.
I want diamonds. I want drapes. I want yachts. I want lights, camera, action. I want favors that are like Oprah's favorite things. You get a car and you get a car.
G-Wagon favors.
Yes. G-Wagon favors for all. I want royalty there from dynasties I've never even heard of. I cannot wait for this wedding. I love both of them. I love that they don't speak a lick of English.
Do
they
not
probably
speak
both
English?
do. I don't hear them often. I like that they use their native tongue. And I can't wait for this wedding. I love her.
You're going to be so mad at me
Why?
for what I'm about to say.
No, don't say it then. Don't you say it.
I have to.
Go.
I don't care for them. I don't care for Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of people don't.
I don't care for... I don't know Georgina Rodriguez. The only thing I know
watched
about her...
the show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I do. And I love her. I think she's like a fabulous mother. I think she's built unreal. I think she's gorgeous.
She's hot as shit. That's about all I know about her. And her rock could actually drown me.
Right.
Here's what I'll say about Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's a robot of some sort.
He's a robot,
Right.
first of all.
Or an alien,
second,
not of this earth.
My mom told me that he did something very dirty to his son's mother and offered her like this insane amount of money to basically disappear. And he would like take care of his son. And he put her in this position that was like, you could give your son this like amazing life, but like you can't be there.
Now, how does mommy know this?
Okay, so I have to follow it up with like, mommy told me that, so now I have this belief of Cristiano Ronaldo, but mommy also told me that John Legend and Kanye West were cousins.
Right.
So she's not the most reliable source.
Not at all.
But
she could have had a dream.
She could have had a dream, but now I just have it in my head and I'm like, I don't care what he does.
He's a very interesting individual.
Is he?
Yes. I mean, he seems like a very doting father. And
I mean, he's the most famous person on Earth. I don't know anything
but I
about
also
him.
feel like he's an alien, and I think that she's so perfect that he had her like made up in a lab.
She's AI.
She could be.
She's AI.
He has enough money to do it. She is lab grown. She's lab grown.
She's a lab grown
I think they're
bride.
fabulous, and I cannot wait.
I respect your thoughts on that. We do know a little bit about their wedding because they've revealed a bit. Ronaldo said that the wedding will take place immediately following the 2026 FIFA World Cup, in which he will win, he said.
And he'll be drinking from the World Cup
He'll be drinking
at the wedding.
How fantastic.
Right?
That would be so sweet.
I see myself with like a Stanley Cup, a smaller one.
I see myself with a big Lombardi trophy. A replica Lombardi trophy ice sculpture at my wedding.
Yes. Now we're
What's funnier
talking.
than like a Lombardi trophy ice sculpture?
Not much. Do it.
Nothing. Do it.
Do it.
Do it big. Do it hard. What do you think of ice sculptures?
I think
At a
when
wedding.
the time is right,
Ice
I want
sculptures.
I think that I would like to see 1 million of them at the Ronaldo Rodriguez wedding.
Okay. Fair. Fair.
I think it's gluttonous, decadent. I truly can't wait for this wedding.
I'm sure when it comes around, I'm going to be like eating my words. I have a personal problem with Cristiano on something that I don't even know to be true.
It's true, right.
So let's just
I'll
say
tell
that.
you, I'll leave it here. You know who is going to be there?
Who's that?
Amelia.
Beckhams.
Probably. The Beckhams probably.
think so?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I could definitely see like Amelia, Mignonette,
Monopolist
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Why?
Royalty. I feel like this is
Anne
going to...
Hathaway at the Cristiano
No,
Ronaldo
I meant
wedding?
like Princess of Genovia.
I
Like we're
see.
seeing
I
some.
see.
I feel like we're getting some royals
I
here.
understand. I understand.
Yeah, like some Saudi princes, and
I'd love to see a Saudi prince or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to do it after the World Cup, and people are reporting that they're going to do it in Madeira, which is Cristiano Ronaldo's home island.
Okay.
And they've chosen the Funchal Cathedral in Portugal.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's hot.
Funchal? I don't know.
Neither.
Funchal.
Sounds fabulous though.
And then probably reception somewhere close by. So I need to do a little digging into what could be. I mean, they're not going to do a traditional reception. Come on, let's be real. They're probably going to shut down the whole town and do the reception there.
Probably.
So,
Yes.
Listen, I can be happy for them from afar.
Okay.
And I can enjoy their wedding while still liking him on a pretense that I don't know to be true.
Well, he's subhuman, so
He's subhuman. Yeah.
Right.
And that's fine. That's fine.
yes.
Okay. We're going to go through just a couple more before we wrap up.
Okay.
Couples that have been engaged in 2025. I sent you a list of the people who are getting engaged. So those are like the main ones that I care about, the people that I spoke about. But who's doing it for you? Like what weddings are you excited to see in 2026 of people who got engaged in 2025?
Miley and Max.
You're excited for the Miley Max wedding?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Really?
I'm picturing. I have a vision. I'm picturing both of them in hotel robes.
Okay.
atop a California king.
Okay.
They just rolled out of bed.
Sure.
I'm picturing the guests on looking in pajamas. Billy Ray.
You think Billy Ray will be a big part
I
of the
think
wedding?
he's doing better, and I think he'll be on a white baby grand. I think those two are going to have that lion's mane undone hair.
What's going on with the hair?
It's wild.
He's very thin.
He's
Not
very
like
thin.
me.
She's very thin. He's very thin. They're
Listen,
both very thin.
I don't want to come for people's looks, especially
They have
looking alive
very
right now.
interesting hair.
But
it's a
his
choice.
hair is, yes, you don't know whether he's her grandmother,
Her aunt, uncle,
her nephew.
cousin. He could be a nephew.
The hair is very interesting. So, okay, so Miley and Max, you're looking forward to, and you have some visions for it.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Who else did I want to see?
What about Dolores and Paulie of the Real Housewives of New Jersey?
Oh, that will be lovely. It's her time.
Mm-hmm.
It's
and
her
her
time.
son, Frank Jr.
Now, didn't he marry already?
No, he proposed at church, which is so
that was
funny.
confusing to me. I thought
that could be
yes.
confusing for some. Maybe he did already get married.
I'm gonna have to look
No,
into that.
I don't think he did. I think he just got engaged in 2025. But I met a lovely couple from my town who they're older. They have grandkids and stuff. But the wife was telling me that her husband proposed to her at church during Peace Be With You.
Okay.
At a Catholic mass.
Oh,
and she was
wow.
like, can you do that? But I think it's so cute and funny.
It is.
Okay. Couple other people that I just want to run through really quick. Dua Lipa and Callum Turner.
Lovely couple, going to be a fabulous
Hot.
look wedding.
Hot. Definitely a Vogue wedding.
Yes.
Definitely a Vogue feature. Which I am very excited
God
about.
willing, yes.
Jordan Woods and Anthony Towns.
Lovely couple, should be a fun wedding to see.
I spent a lot of time wishing ill on Jordan Woods. And
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought
I've
everyone else
since-
did it enough, and I didn't need to.
I'm over it. I want happiness for her. She's beautiful. She was young when the incident happened, and I want good things for her and a happy, beautiful marriage.
That's nice of you. That's big of you.
Thank you. Juicy Smollett and Jabari Red.
God bless Jabari that he's able to look past Juicy in his lies.
You know what? That's true love.
That is true
That's
love.
true love.
You know what? I'm happy he found love
Me
because
too.
once you lie like that, it's hard. It's very hard to find
Juicy,
true
sweetie.
love.
You can't do that.
No,
honey.
Juicy really made a big mistakey, and and he found love. Isn't that nice that
Listen,
someone was able to look past
I can't
it?
help but
Laugh.
praise Juicy Smollett for what he's done.
Well, I mean, he commits to the bit. Like at that point, you have to. When you
Take it to the fucking grave,
Oh,
Juicy.
yeah,
I don't care what
absolutely.
anyone says.
After
they
the
did
grave.
jump you.
Right,
They did.
you were jumped.
You were jumped. It's important,
Right.
Okay. Let's leave it there, Big Vik. We
Okay.
touched on a lot. I'm excited to see what 2026 brings in pop culture
We need
writings,
to
and we'll look
do-
back and we'll see if we were right.
Yes, that would be a lot of fun. I was
Yeah.
just going to say that I want to come back and see if any of the predictions were right, and debrief on the nuptials themselves.
Absolutely. We'll do it. All right, honey. I had a ball with you as always.
This was so fun.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
having
much.
me.
Thanks for tuning into the Pre Nup. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform or on the Love Stories TV YouTube channel. Follow at @the_pre_nup and at Love Stories TV on Instagram for more. Have feedback or suggestions for the next episode? Feel free to reach out to us at podcast@lovestoriestv.com.